Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe, and I just wanted to do a quick video talking about some pickups I got recently. I went a little overboard, but that's okay. I don't do it very often. So I have about 5 video games here and a few movies. Let's start with the movies. My buddy Jeff seems to be sort of culling out his collection. He's a good friend of mine. He offered me, no pun intended, 2 movies I wanted out of his collection. Offerings, which is a horror movie akin to something like a goofier version of Halloween, and The Vineyard, which is a James Hong, I almost said James Wong, James Hong film. You may know James Hong from Big Trouble in Little China, Balls of Fury, Blade Runner. He's in a ton of movies. Totally awesome. I love that movie. So he gave me both of these for 30 bucks with free shipping, and that was a pretty good deal. You know, Offerings, I think, is out of print, so it's usually a little more money. And I think The Vineyard may have went out of print as well. But these are both pretty fun, kind of cheesy horror movies that I wanted in my collection. So thank you to my friend Jeff. And then I went to the flea market, and these were $1 a piece. First, I got this. I haven't watched it yet. Japanese Hardcore Wrestling Volume 7. I'm all about the old ECW, hardcore, FMW stuff. And this looked really cool. Sometimes it can be a little too gratuitous for me, but for $1, I figured I'd give this a whirl. It was brand new. And then, this is a weird coincidence, Blood, Brawls, and Broads by 3PW. I have a couple of their other DVDs. I really enjoyed them. I picked this one up for $1, excuse me, came home, posted a picture on Facebook, and my friend said, "Did you hear Sabu just died?" Very, very weird. Was very sad to hear it. I really liked him a lot. He was wasn't one of my like top 5s, but definitely in the top 10. So one of my wrestlers that I enjoyed watching a lot of. So sad to hear that he passed away. Good DVD. I watched this with my buddies. I think not this weekend, but the weekend prior. And then finally, GameStop had a sale going on, so I went to GameStop and I picked up Persona 3 Reload. This is a remaster of Persona 3, which came out years ago. I just started this. So far, I'm enjoying it. The only other Persona game I've beaten, or played really, is Persona 4 Golden on the Vita, which I loved. I played a little bit of the first Persona, but I never got very far in it when it was on PlayStation 1. For $4 at the flea market, I picked up Ghost Recon Wildlands. My buddy Jim said this is really good. I play Rainbow Six and stuff like that, so he said this was really fun, so I decided to pick it up to play with him, and I just beat Dead Island 2 with him as well. For $1 at the flea market, same guy who had the wrestling movies, the wrestling DVDs, UFC 2. I'm not the biggest UFC fan anymore, but if it's on or if someone has like a pay-per-view on at their house, I definitely enjoy it. This was $1. It seems pretty good. I haven't tried it yet. Then GameStop was having a sale, so Persona was $15, and then Miasma Chronicles, excuse me. This is a strategy turn-based RPG in the vein of Mutant Year Zero, made by the same team as Mutant Year Zero, which I loved. So I had to get this. And then this I sort of picked up on a whim. The cover's all damaged, but it has a steel book, but the paper cardboard thing on the outside's all wrecked. It's Shin Megami Tensei Vengeance. It's the 5th game in the series. I believe it came out originally on the Switch, and now they've changed it and added more stories to it, like a different mode. Supposedly it's extremely long and very good, and is, I think, an offshoot of... Is Persona an offshoot of this, or this is whatever? Or this is an offshoot of Persona. But for 15 bucks, I grabbed this, and I'm eventually going to dig into it when I get past Persona 3 and Dio Field Chronicles and whatever other games I have in my backlog. So that's what I got. I got some fun stuff. I don't want to buy video games for a long time because I have a huge backlog still, especially now that I've added these to it. Let me know, guys, if you've seen any of these films or played any of these games. I'd love to hear your input. Thanks, guys, for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good.